Welcome back to PowerTech TV, and here's the big one. The big one, all right? We've been talking about this, and we've been mentioning this on social media for some time now. Welcome to the new king of the road, the Landcruiser 300 series, the V6, the baby that replaced the V8, and with all of the, what would you call it? Shock and awe, and I'll never get one because it's a V6 that came along with it. Now, I'm old enough to remember when the 200 series came out, and the same people were crying and screaming that the V8 will never be as good as the 6.
What?
Well, you know, times move along and things get better, and I can tell you this, from what we've seen so far, this 300 series, it's not a 200 series, it's a 300 series. It's a different kind of a beast, but it's a bloody good thing. So of course, we did what we do here at PowerTech Tuning, and we decided to tune up this 3.3 litre, a V6 twin turbo with the hot V arrangement, which we'll talk about in some depth during the tuning, or after the tuning's carried out. We've spent quite a bit of time on this, and we've got some pretty good results. So let's go and baseline it on the dyno as a stock 300 series. Then we'll apply it software only, no other mods, nothing else, no exhaust, snorkels, nothing at this stage. We'll just see what is there to be had from software. So with that, it's over to Gareth for a run on the dyno. Okay, so the stock run, this thing already makes more power but not more torque than a 200 series. Made 149.8 kilowatts at the wheels. Not bad at all on these big muddy looking tyres that it's on. So it makes a fair bit of power and it makes reasonable torque, but it comes with a very dippy, progressive, laggy type of thing, which if you looked at anybody else's dynos 300 series, you'll see that there's this sort of funny transition, and when you drive on the road, they sort of stack the gears and feel a bit funny compared to a 200 where you're just riding a big wave of torque with the V8. So we tried to put that general nature back into it with the tune. We're not going for horsepower heroes numbers here. We're not making a drag car. What we're trying to do is tune a package that's the epitome of towing luxury. Does so using less fuel, making a shitload more torque, shouldn't have said that, and just becoming a generally enjoyable thing. So we did that, and this is how we approach tuning, and we got some awesome results. We're talking 180 kilowatts at all four. That's massive for any cruiser. It's nearly as big as this spanner, right? And the torque, that's one of the keys that we're going to talk about here. The torque down low at 25 to 3,000, we're up 200 Newton meters. That is massive pulling power. But to do this, if you look over here at the fuel mixtures, standard they're rich and they're hot down there. We've leaned it off 3 whole air fuel ratio points, right, to make, well, as part of making the more power and torque. What that means is that hot V in there will be running considerably cooler, even with the power and torque gains, than the thing did standard. Now that is the key to long life out there on the open road, and it's the key to making a Landcruiser what a Landcruiser should be, something that can go anywhere without any compromise. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's going to be more on the 300 as we do further development, but one of the first there is to flash tune these things properly and play with all the torque limiters, make it make more power and torque while using less fuel, guaranteed. So next time you're interested in finding out something about an LC300, make sure you tune into PowerTech TV, and I hope you really enjoyed this video as much as we did making it. Tell me when. Check 1, 2. Welcome back to the MCG, and the rain has come down, and currently the Sri Lankans are 2 for 22. Okay, start again.
Whenever you're ready.
So we've lost a couple of quick wickets here at the MCG, and the rain's coming down, and so we're going to go to a Classic Catchers Wide World of Sports competition where you can win the cruise for 2 around Sydney Harbour. Stop and do it again.